Welcome back to the end game, y'all. Welcome back. Yes. Yes. You see the lake in the background. You see the lake. I know y'all see that lake. Yes. I know y'all see that lake. Yes. So y'all know what we about to get into. Yes. We about to go to work. I got my work clothes on. Yes. I got my work clothes on. Yes. I got my sun visor for when that sun comes up in full effect. Yes. I got my work clothes on, y'all. I'm ready to go to work. And I'm going to bring y'all along with me, yes? First thing we got to do is we got to tie on. I'm going with the tube today, yes? At least for the most part, because I had some good luck, good fortune with the tube yesterday, yes? The jig head on the inside. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it might be, I don't know, half ounce. I don't know. Maybe half ounce jig head in there. Y'all see the hook. Y'all see that hook, yes? I know y'all see that hook, yes? So I'm going to tie it on. I lost a couple of them yesterday because I had bad knots. I was out of practice with my knots. I lost a couple of them. I'm going to tie on here, and hopefully I can get a good knot on it, yes? And then we're going to have at it. We're going to give it a shot. See what we got going on, yes? Joe is already out there. You can't see him. I don't think you can see Joe. Let me see if you can see Joe out there. Y'all see Joe out there? That's Joe out there right about, let's see if I can do this. There we go, that's better. That's Joe out there, right about there, walking the pier, dragging his bait, yes? But I'm gonna thank y'all in advance. Thanks for coming along. Stick around, I'm gonna pick y'all up when the action picks up. Y'all see the rocks. Y'all see the waves. Y'all see the bay. Y'all see the channel. Y'all see the charter boat. I know y'all see that charter boat heading out. See if I can zoom y'all in so y'all can see that charter boat getting ready to head out for work. I'm not the only one out here putting in some work. Y'all see the charter boat heading out for work, yes? Y'all see the channel. Y'all see the rocks, yes? Y'all see the pier. Y'all hear the captain? Y'all hear the captain? I know y'all hear the captain, yes? Trying to put in this work. Let's get in this bass fishing. See if the fish want to do anything, if they want to cooperate at all. They always cooperate as far as doing their part, yes? Right? Their calling is to live, right? Their calling is to live. Did y'all see we got that drop shot? Can y'all see that drop shot? I don't know if y'all can see that drop shot. Let me see if I can give y'all angle. There we go. There's the weight down there with a little bit of weed hanging off. There's that drop shot. There's that plastic worm. I got that finesse worm on there. Y'all know I start out, my tried and true is that watermelon color with the orange flake. Got the garlic scent, yes. I got the number 4 hook. It's kind of a small hook, but it's big enough to hook the big enough fish, yes. But let's see. Let's get out here. Let's see what they want to do off the rocks. After I see what they want to do off the rocks, then I'm going to walk the pier, yes? I'm going to walk the pier. I'm going to change up from the drop shot. I'm going to go over to a tube with the jig head. I'm going to go over to that tube to simulate the gobies, which are pretty popular out here, especially on this particular Great Lake. But I'm going to walk the pier after I test out these rocks for a little bit. Once I get ready to walk the pier, I'm going to drop that tube. I'm going to toss that tube. I'm going to jerk that tube some. I'm going to drag that tube some, and we'll see what it wants to do out here, yes? But let's see what's going on with these rocks for a minute, y'all. Y'all hang tight for a second. I know y'all hear that water crashing against the boulders, crashing against the rocks, yes? Y'all know fish don't like to be crashed against boulders, yes? So sometimes it can be challenging around the rocks when you have these high current, when you have the high winds out here. I'm thinking we got probably about 5 mile per hour winds, probably about 5 miles per hour, maybe 6 mile per hour wind. See what they want to do over here. I'll test this out, probably test this out for like maybe a half hour. I'll test it out, and then we're gonna work that pier, y'all. Yes, what I came here to do. We're gonna do that bass fishing. Y'all know we fishing for largemouth. Y'all know we fishing for smallmouth. Y'all know we fishing for rock bass or warmouth as y'all call them down south. But I'm doing purely catch and release, y'all. Purely catch and release. Although I finally finished off those fillets. We finally finished off those fillets from the other day. All right, y'all, we got a fish on. Taking some drag with them. So I'm thinking about 14, 15 inches. Y'all see him? Y'all saw him get off. Playing around with him. But I thought I had a good hook set. On there, y'all. Must have pulled out the tissue, y'all. But I'll pick y'all up when the action picks up. Oh my goodness. All right, Joe just landed a huge one. Landed a monster. Somali. Smallmouth. Oh my goodness. Oh my hog. Hog. Good gracious. Hog. Would you weigh it? Hog. Well, Johnny, you had a feeling. Did you had a feeling, Johnny? Huh? Did it was gonna be him, though. Did Joe? He didn't.
I did not think it was gonna be his ass.
Joe, did you thank him for the feeling yet?
Oh yeah, I almost gave him a kiss.
Oh my goodness! I saw you down here battling, so I said, "Oh, that's a big boy." What'd you say, about 5 even?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! All right. Oh my goodness! Hog. Johnny.
Yep.
You know how to get them feelings, yes?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, it might not be a personal feeling. It might just be a general feeling, huh?
Yeah, that was
What did he hit on the tube?
No, I got him on a crab.
Crab?
Lost one on the crab, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna try another crab.
Oh my goodness! And what'd you hit yours
Now
on?
you want to charge me $75 for a crab? Not those that come down here. See what kind of friends I
Wait,
got?
that's wrong. How much is first place? That should be the price.
I don't even know how much it is this year.
But how much? Maybe $50.
I figured 75 will cover my crabs. 75 will cover my crabs
for the whole year. For the whole season, right? Yeah, that's crazy. Johnny, what'd you get your fish on? You did tube? Okay. Oh my goodness. I saw you down here battling. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo. What was your biggest before that one? No, I'm sorry. This season. Oh.
I was in the lead up until you just caught that one.
What'd you have? What's your big?
4.75.
Oh my goodness.
Still in the lead. Right. Yeah, I'm
still in the lead. I don't know about that. Still in the lead.
I got a 4.75 and all of them is almost 4 pounds. All mine, I got 3.85. Okay. 3.55, 3.65, 3.45. Oh yeah, you might be done to first place. I got you. Okay, now we talking. Okay.
That's why it's $75 a crab. Huh?
We got a ball game now. We got a game now. I love it down here now.
You had a feeling. You had a feeling. Oh, Kegger, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that. 5 pounds. 5 pound smallmouth bass. You heard the guys in the tournament. Joe was about a ½ pound back behind Johnny. The top two on the leaderboard. Y'all see that tube. I know y'all see that tube. I know y'all see that. I know y'all see that bait caster reel. Y'all see that bait caster rod. Johnny had a feeling. That's a hog, y'all. You heard he said he caught it on the crab. You heard Johnny jokingly said the guy almost had a heart attack because it was a heavy fish. You know the hogs when you catch them. Johnny said he had a feeling about fishing down at the end of the pier, even though the end of the pier hasn't produced anything all season, or so far this season. He said he had a feeling, and it's kicked in. So he caught that on the crab. He's going back with the crab. Johnny caught his. He had one on a tube. I'm going with the tube. Y'all know what I do. I pick you guys up when the action picks up. Oh yeah, it's doing really well down at the end. Down at the end, it's doing really well. Good morning. Doing really well. Yeah, you're doing well down at the end. Got another fish on. Huh? Looks like it's gonna be another heavy one. Fishing with that live bait, fishing with that crab. Big boy. Nice, real nice. What's that? No. I don't have no stringer. I do catch and release. These guys are tournament guys.
Yeah, I knew the guy on the dray was a tournament guy.
Oh yeah. So they'll take theirs. They'll weigh theirs in for the competition.
Oh, well, I like to catch and release. I do. Take them home for dinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That happens sometimes. Sometimes. How's that looking, Joe? 1.6? Okay. Johnny, what size is yours? Okay, I got you. I got you. What was that, Joe? That was that $75 crab again? Discounted rate. uh, all right. Johnny, what'd you have? Largemouth? Alright, y'all see I got the tube on there. I got the tube on there on my bait casting rod. I'm going to cast this out. I'm going to drag it some. Maybe drag it about 50 yards. Cast it, drag it about 50 yards. Head it back toward the parking lot. We came, we saw, we definitely didn't conquer. Came, we saw, we definitely didn't conquer. But that's the good thing about fishing, yes. It's fishing, it's recreational. We get the fresh air, get to hang out with the fellas, talk a little trash, and celebrate. Fishermen, we celebrate each other's success. When you're competing, it may be a little bit of competitive spirit that jumps in. Okay. It may be a little bit of envy that jumps in when you're competing. But overall, for fishermen, it's a friendly group. We all want everybody to do well. We want each other to do well, y'all. We want each other to do well. Yes. We don't hate on other fishermen, yes. There's no jealousy for other fishermen, yes. What you do is you cast your line out, yes. Find out what kind of bait they're going with. Find out what kind of tackle they're using. If you have it at your disposal or in your tackle box, then you go with it. If you can borrow it, if they offer it to you, you can borrow it. Like Joe had caught fish off the crab, and he offered at a premium. He offered to let Johnny borrow one of his crabs. That's what you do as fishermen, yes. You want to see everybody succeed. Okay. And for Joe, because his freezer's already full, he's just trying to weigh in for the competition. And so he's actually, excuse me, so he actually offered to give his fish because Johnny's keeping fish. He's taking it home and he's cooking it and eating it. And so he actually offered his fish, his smaller one, he gave right to Johnny. Johnny put it on his own stringer. And then he said even for the big one, the 5-pounder, he's just going to weigh it in, take it over to the bait shop, weigh it in for the competition, and then Johnny can have that one. So that's what fishermen do. Okay, they share tips, they share tackle. From time to time, they share their catch, they share the fish, yes? That's what they do, yes? Okay? It's a community of folks that share things, yes? Where are they hitting at? What are they hitting on? How far out? What to avoid? Try this, try that. This worked yesterday. This is working today. I got a good feeling. That's what they do, yes? Alright, I saw that one. That was a good one. Looked like it was going to land on the pier. I know y'all thought it was going to land on the pier. I know y'all was like, Captain, what are you doing? What are you doing? Casting on the pier, Captain. Okay? But with a little bit of practice, except for these weeds over here, a little bit of practice, you can cast that, put that bait wherever you want it. Except for these weeds over here, yes? Except for these weeds over here. Alright, but that's it. We're headed toward the parking lot, y'all. That's it. Reached my time limit. Yes? Okay, I came to work, yes. Every day at work is not as fruitful. But as far as getting that fresh air, fellowshipping, chit-chatting, stirring up some things, trash talking a little bit. Excellent morning, excellent morning. Okay, but I'm up out of here, y'all. Thanks for coming, thanks for enjoying me. Thanks for joining me, I should say. Thanks for joining me at the work site. at the work site. You see the boats at the work site. Yes, you see the channel at the work site. You see the opposite pier at the work site. You see the lake at the work site. You see the young woman over there fishing with the blue shirt on, fishing. Her husband couldn't join her today. She's still out here doing her own fishing. Yeah, she's got a chair set up. She'll probably be out here for a few hours at least. Okay? But please like, comment, and subscribe. Go into the comments, let me know how I could have had a better day out here, how I could have, as far as catching fish. It's an excellent morning for fishing. But let me know how I could have caught more fish out here, yes? Okay? I want to shoot out some love to my current subscribers. Thank you for showing me that love. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, y'all. For those viewers that have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing so that we can continue to be outdoors. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Until next time.